Now, this right here, these are my chips.
Oh my goodness! There's more snacks! What's the difference between this snack section? It's chips. The other snacks are chips as well. No moi, it's Joinen, and Jaclyn Hill is currently trending on YouTube because of her pantry. Now, you probably fall into one of two camps when you hear me say that. One, who on earth is Jaclyn Hill and why does she have a successful YouTube channel with 5.85 million subscribers where she talks about her pantry? Or two, I know who Jaclyn Hill is, but why is she talking about her pantry? Well, to answer the first question, aside from talking about pantries, Jaclyn Hill is a young, ambitious, and full of life professional makeup artist. But don't take my word for it. Jaclyn Hill. Description. Hi, I'm Jaclyn Hill. I'm a professional makeup artist. I'm young, ambitious, and full of life. I post makeup tutorials and makeup reviews on all different holidays and themes. I hope you love my makeup tutorials. I also hope you love my pantry. Thank you so much for subscribing. Bit presumptuous, but I appreciate the power move. So she's famous for makeup, beauty, being young and ambitious, you know, that kind of thing. So we've established who she is, and you may or may not be aware of the previous dramas involving her, but today we're not gonna get into that. No. We're gonna get into her pantry. Because when you have 6 million subscribers, you can really talk about anything, I suppose. I'm not here to criticize Jaclyn. I've heard that she's really struggled with all the criticism, and I really don't want to add to all that negativity. That's not what this video is. I'm here to criticize her pantry. Now, straight up off the bat here, we have what's inside my organized pantry. Dogs. She keeps dogs in her pantry. Nah, I'm just being silly. Let's jump in and see what's actually inside her pantry. I'm already seeing so much water, which really is the ultimate rich person move, isn't it? To just stock up like crazy on the expensive versions of water. I mean, who would... I waited until they were half price, okay?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long story short, the reason I'm doing today's video is because stay-home movement is in full effect. I know that I have been at my house. I think I've left my house 2 or 3 times to like run out and do like an essential errand. First little catch of the day. Everybody is forced to be homebodies, and I'm a natural born homebody because I'm a Cancer.
Let's start this video off with a healthy dose of astrology.
So I got so many requests for a pantry tour about 5 days ago, and I figured, why not just film it?
Let me let you in on a little YouTube secret here. Every YouTube creator ever, all of them, I am guilty of this. Every YouTuber has been known to start off a video with, we're not gonna call it a white lie, we'll call it an exaggeration. So many people have been asking me to do this line. The truth is, no one's gonna check. What? People are gonna go through and they don't have access to her DMs. People aren't gonna read all of her thousands of comments on her videos to make sure people really did ask her for a pantry tour. I'm not saying people didn't ask her for a pantry tour. I'm just saying, who really knows how popular that request actually was? Not to mention, there are probably plenty of other requests that she gets far more often than a pantry tour. It's just sort of a little bit of a cheat we like to use to justify making a video that might seem a little bit out of the usual.
That's a good man. Let's head into the pantry.
Jeez, do you see that kitchen? That is, let's just say, a really nice kitchen.
This is not my handwriting.
Feed me tacos and tell me I'm fruity? Pretty. I am really bad at reading that kind of writing.
We're keeping this super casual vlog, super casual, by suspending lights from the ceiling for you guys. And I can't shut the door, but, oh, let me take a breath.
You know your house is pretty big when you're literally puffed from walking from your room to the pantry.
Into the unknown!
Note, I am myself not a pantry organization expert. I do, however, consider myself the son of a pantry organization expert and take a slight interest in the functionality of the layout of a well-organized pantry. I already see so much wrong with this pantry. There's a few things to comment on, but I'm sure in this 27-minute video, Jaclyn herself will get to each section, and then I can give my little opinion.
All right, so now we are in my pantry, and I'll be honest, I don't even know where to start. I love my pantry so much, and if I'm being totally upfront and honest and transparent with you guys, it does not always look this perfect and this organized and this clean.
Yeah, no, no one expects it to. I mean, nobody's making a what's in my pantry video when it's looking like trash, and almost nobody has a pantry that's always that organized, except for my mum, which I'll actually get into a little bit later.
But because I have been stuck at home for quite some time, I've been organized, obsessed with everything in my entire house. So it definitely gets overflowed and all that jazz, but right now we're in a good place.
Not because any of us would really realistically believe that her pantry would always look like this, but I guess it's just at least a little bit interesting that she's saying what's inside my organized pantry, and then in the first few minutes of the video she says, usually it's not organized.
When it comes to my fridge, my freezer, my other fridge, my pantry, it is not just about us. It is about my friends and my family. I love to make charcuterie boards. I love to feed people, whatever it may be.
What? I don't even know how to spell that word. Charcuterie. Ah, a grazing board.
Are we rolling?
Oh, we've been rolling.
Oh, okay, great. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but let's start with...
If there's anything I know about Jaclyn Hill, is that she is completely incapable of making a short video. I don't want to make this video too long. So here we are, 5 minutes into the video. Let's start looking at my pantry. It's a 30-minute long video, Jaclyn. So either you completely failed, or 30 minutes isn't really on the long side for you, which is kind of true. Not that I'm judging. I mean, dang, if I could make a 30-minute long video about my pantry and get on trending, I would.
Everything is labeled, everything has a place, and everything has a purpose. So when you open the door, the first thing we have right here is the on-the-go section. This goes empty so quickly because kids, me, friends, family, when you're running out the door.
Yeah, I mean, let's stretch the truth here. Friends, family, that I can believe. You said kids. It's literally at your head height. You're a full-grown woman. The kids can't even reach it. Now, I'm sure there's a step or a ladder or something there, but if kids were really the priority for the on-the-go snacks, they would be placed a little lower.
These are literally just snacks right here. Chips, muffins, none of it's healthy. Granola bars, protein bars, crackers.
Oh, can I just say, this is such like a minor thing. This isn't a criticism of Jaclyn's organizing. But the on-the-go sticker on the front, on the twisty thing, how annoying is that? It twists, but you always have to like twist it back to the front if you want the label to be reading.
Up here, we have nuts, seeds, and dried fruit. This is...
The nuts, seeds, the slightly more healthy snacks, they're harder to reach.
What we use for salads. You see those nails? You see how pretty those look? I want you to get a real good close. Oh, especially these, because there's a Band-Aid there, because I sliced my finger making shrimp cocktail. She's
really not too scared of flexing her wealth. Oh, you see this Band-Aid? Yeah, I cut my pinky just making a shrimp cocktail. Again, I'm not criticizing, all right? It's just funny.
And we use dried fruit and seeds and nuts in our salads all the time, so this is a very used department.
You know what? Let's stop beating around the bush. I'm gonna get a little bit into my criticism of how this pantry is laid out. I guess I already have with the on-the-go being a little bit high for the children to grab. I think good organization, especially in something like a pantry, is not really about looking pretty. Good organization should be about functionality. If you're interested, Adam Savage, the one from Mythbusters, has a term that he uses in his workshop called first order retrievability. And I think a pantry is a perfect use case for this idea. It's the idea that everything you use the most should be the most easy to retrieve. So she's saying nuts, seeds, dried fruits. She says she uses them all the time in her salads. So in my opinion, that means that they should be the most easy to grab if you're using them all the time. Granted, it looks like she can reach them, so it's probably not that big a deal.
Then, if you move down, this is my current favorite section because this is new. It's so my vibe. So we have all of just like our nuts. We have dried fruit, chocolate covered cherries. My mom's favorite back here, salty pretzels with peanut butter inside. These are like pizza flavored almonds right here. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Okay, so in here, this is the tea section right here. We have all of the tea.
That I can get on board with. Seems like she drinks tea a lot. The tea is probably at the most convenient height.
Watch me, Nene. Wait, how's it doing? Oh, it says now, watch me. Wish to. Okay, no, absolutely not. I hate myself. I don't. I love myself. Let's get into like the meat and potatoes of the actual pantry. Right here is the snack section.
Dang, that's a lot of snacks.
We have these 6 containers right here filled with absolute glory combos, Cheez-Its. And then we have, oh my God, you have no idea, the toasted corn tahini.
Side note, I am starting to realize how this video is 27 minutes long.
Okay, right here we have the healthy snacks. As you can see, labeled healthy snacks. Sometimes some things get thrown in here that are not so healthy. Pretzel crisps, I would not consider this healthy whatsoever, but I still have it in there. I'm not gonna go through everything in these.
Healthy snacks. Now, we've just spent a lot of time talking about all the unhealthy snacks. Here is the healthy snack section. Now, it's not very healthy, but Great, so we're still just in the normal snack section.
We got pretzels. This is not healthy, you guys. Like, just because it says Rice Krispies does not make this healthy. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You're saying it like you didn't organize it, did you? Did you organize it? So I suppose here's the next point. What's the point of separating all of these snack sections when they're all just sort of the same lump of thing? They're all just snacks. If the healthy ones aren't really that healthy, then why not organize them in style of snack? You know, at the very least, sweets and savory or something like that. Something that actually helps separate them, gives it a reason to be organized, I suppose. Because I almost feel like it's organized just for the sake of, you know, looking nice. If you have these sections for healthy snacks that aren't even healthy.
And then we've got Angie's Boom Chicka Pop. Not healthy, but still, like late night cravings, I'll be like, I'm gonna be healthy tonight. I'm gonna eat a whole bag of pretzels and not feel bad about it.
Oh, okay. So the label is just to make yourself feel better when you want a snack, but not feel bad. Okay, well, fair enough. Then I completely understand.
This turkey jerky has become our new favorite thing. You have to be a meat lover.
As I understand it, jerky actually can be quite a healthy snack, but very rarely because typically it contains a lot of sugar. I don't know about this specific turkey jerky, but we've already established that the healthy snacks label doesn't really mean anything, so it doesn't matter.
Up here, we have baking. I have not baked in a long time, which sucks.
Jeez, that is a lot of baking soda. You use like, what, half a teaspoon of baking soda or something when you bake. But she says she doesn't bake much, and that could not be more obvious by her layout of stuff that she bakes with. Flour, sugar, powdered sugar, brown sugar, I don't know, baking soda? What else could you possibly need to bake with? But the biggest point that annoys me of this organized pantry is that it's just way too showy. The fact that this entire shelf is like 5 containers of baking things that she doesn't really use. Look how like spread out these things are. This is like the least efficient use of space you could come up with.
I find it really relaxing because it's very mathematical, and although I hate math, I just love the whole moment of baking. Putting on the apron, destroying your kitchen, measuring everything out. It's so much fun.
I mean, kind of sounds like what you're saying is you like baking for the idea of baking, which I suppose is fine. But if it's really not that important to you and not something you do very often, and only something you do when you want to bust out the apron and really get into the math of it, I think it's not worth dedicating a whole shelf in your pantry to. Except, of course, because it looks good. It's an Instagram pantry, I think, is the idea here.
Now, this right here, these are my chips.
Oh my goodness! There's more snacks! What's the difference between this snack section? It's chips. The other snacks are chips as well. Look at all damn Pringles.
So I'm gonna be totally honest with you. These are not all of them, but I made it look really cute for the video because no one wants to see a complete and total disaster.
Oh, that's not even all of the chips? Dang! I'm skipping the chips. We're chip skipping.
I need to restock my pretzels because this is all I have right now.
Oh, all you have is 1 pack of pretzels, aside from the other packs of pretzels that you have in the healthy snack section?
Okay, so opposite side, it's just more crap. That's really all it is, just more snacks. I rarely get into this section because the kids die for this.
Okay, at least these theoretical kids actually have a shelf that they can reach.
But oh my god, these Pop-tart bites, this is the frosted strawberry. Growing up, my sister loved frosted strawberry, and my mom favored my sister. So she always bought frosted strawberry Pop-tarts and never the cinnamon ones that I loved, and I couldn't stand them, and I have a lot of resentment about it.
Okay, jeez. You know, I just came here to criticize an organized pantry. Okay, let's skip forward a little bit. Here we have all the expensive
my glass
waters.
bottle water, and then a few Fiji bottles as well. And then over on this side, mineral water, club soda, and then Topo Chico, which is again is mineral water. This right here has like a ton of electrolytes and good stuff in it that was recommended to me, so I love this.
Yeah, this one, some scheming con artist sold me all this because it's got like electrolytes in it, and it's just really good for me, all right? It was totally worth the hundreds of dollars. This here, this is the hallmark of any rich person, is just way too much weird bottles of water. And I'm not criticizing, I hope to one day be rich enough to have all of the weird waters. Okay, you can see from this shot here more of that baking section syndrome where you've got these like bits of pasta that are like so strangely spaced out. I appreciate how good it looks. I think the whole pantry actually looks very nice. Very Instagram worthy. It looks very pretty, but this is not what I think organization is, especially when it comes to the pantry. My mum is the most organized person I know, so at the start of this video, I sent her a message asking her to send me a photo of her pantry. This is Jaclyn Hill's organized pantry. If you want to see what I think a truly organized pantry really looks like, this is my mum's pantry. Do you see the difference here? Jaclyn's mums. Jaclyn's mums. You see, people who actually use their pantry for stuff other than just storing snacks have all kinds of weird stuff in their pantry, and usually you're trying to find space wherever you possibly can. The way the pastas are so strangely spaced out here makes me think that they're only really there to look nice, and that she just comes in here to get snacks and tea, which is absolutely fine. Comparatively, an insanely organized pantry that someone uses might look more like this. And if you're wondering if it always looks like this, I can confirm, yes. Because realistically, everything here has a spot. You can't actually really put it anywhere where it shouldn't go, and so it's gonna stay nicely organized. Obviously, my mum also has other stuff like cans and whatever else, and just take my word for it, they are also equally as organized. But still very functional. Now, I'm gonna say this for the 50th time. This is not me criticizing Jaclyn. It actually makes complete sense. If you have the wealth that she does, if you have the house that she does, I don't imagine she does much cooking, and I don't imagine she actually needs to use her pantry that much for pantry style stuff. And so everything that's in there is realistically the stuff that she would go to her pantry for. And so you heard her say it herself. She has plenty of other fridges in her house. She has plenty of other pantries in her house, probably for all the actual stuff that, I don't know, someone else is using. And I don't think this is wrong when put in that context. It's just a funny comparison to make, and that's all this video was. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like. Get some of the brand new Wholesome merch in the description below. It's got a cute little lemon carton on it, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching my video, but now that it's done, please watch another one.